So we all know any government is made up of three major arms, which is the judiciary, the legislature, which is the same as the parliament, plus the executive, which is now the president. Now, on 22nd January 2026, President Yoweri Museveni appointed Mr. Flavian Zeija as the new Chief Justice of Uganda's Supreme Court. Previously, before that, Mr. Flavian had served as a former High Court judge. Then he also served as the country's principal judge from 25th December 2019. And then he went on to serve as the Deputy Chief Judge in the Supreme Court. So, Mr. Zeija, who is now the Chief Justice, is actually the Chief Justice that has been sworn in like the fastest. He was appointed on Thursday. They vetted him on Friday in the Parliament. Saturday, he actually swore in from President Museveni's farm home. It doesn't get any worse. It doesn't get any worse. So just cry it out. Because he is succeeding a gentleman known as Aloysius R.A. Owini Dolo. And this guy has overseen the last two petitions that have been submitted against Museveni during the elections. But obviously, like you know, you cannot rule against someone who put you in power. So, listen to this. Apparently, Mr. Benjamin Odochi was the first Chief Justice, according to what I've been reading, from when they started having elections. Before that, there was Justice Samuel Wako from 1972 to 2001. But you know, between 1972 and 2001, we never had any proper elections where even people would petition and be like, oh, so-and-so cheated. So that guy actually never really had to suffer with what? The cheating allegations. Now, he was succeeded by a gentleman known as Odochi Benjamin in 2001. And this one, he oversaw the petition Besigye filed in 2001 against Museveni of the rigging. And in fact, apparently, this Chief Justice Odochi found out that indeed Museveni had rigged the elections using also military forces. But again, like I said, you cannot rule against someone who put you in power. So eventually, Odochi was succeeded by a gentleman known as Justice Baturebe. Yes. So this one oversaw the petition of 2016. This one, the petition was actually filed by Amama Mbabazi John Patrick, who was also the former Prime Minister, and he stood against Museveni in the 2016 elections. And then he said Museveni had cheated. But then, you know, Benjamin, he could not, you know, rule against Museveni because still Museveni is the one who brought him in power. You're catching up. So